talk to me. Baby girl, just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Got me weak. All I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extra... Oh, Waters! He's having a shot! Yes! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen, the moment they made it happen. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Akanji. Van Dijk. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Not the most convincing of passes. Tries to play it through. It's Kane! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's in plenty of space here. He's Bakula! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde, probing pass. Van Dijk makes the interception. Akanji. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Dijk. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now that looks a decent ball. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Barcola demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And the action is back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
And the finish! Brilliant from Barcola! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now it's Messi. Deftly away. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Distributed tidily. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri is onto this. Valverde. And he's picked it up out wide. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Kane. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And they've got rid. And no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. And this is Kane. There's the shot! Dispatched clinically. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Federico Valverde.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
to
both
replace
sides,
him
actually.
is
Well, they want to
number
win this, Peter,
77,
plain and simple. Seal
Zabaleta.
promotion right here,
Substitution
right
in
now.
progress.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifting.
And Messi! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Robertson. And it's Fernandes. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Fernandes. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
About our differences, and we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbreachable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta fix some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences when we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the anger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up.
everybody, and welcome
Incentives
to today's
do not
match.
come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Yamal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Probing pass. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Kane. Eric Garcia gets it away. Nicked it back promptly. More and more pressure on the ball here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege.
It's Kane! And here's Messi. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Chooses to go back. Spread it left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rolls it backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Camavinga. Can he get it through? Kane! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! Oh, huge goal! Massive goal! They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they're quick to get it back. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga.
There will
Camavinga.
be 1 minute added time.
And it's Fernandes. And here's Kane. And here's Valverde. Driving through them. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Kane. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane. Valverde. He's had a shot! Yes, it's there! And the turnaround is complete. Just extraordinary.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he plays one through. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. Estupiñán. That's an imaginative pass. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Akanji. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played into the middle. Howson gets it clear. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's away, and there's the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Now, that looks a decent ball.
Number 16, Rodri. Substitution.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Hazard, and it's Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and that's an errant pass. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking to play him in.
There will be 3 minutes.
And that was very necessary. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great vision. It's played through for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Hazard. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? What a game, what a performance. And right.